One of the main influences that compelled me to do a lot of addiction medicine was first that I felt that addiction was present in any setting I ever encountered in medicine. Whether we care to admit it or not, we are creating addicts as doctors. But another reason was early, towards the end of medical school, a friend had called me who had been addicted to heroin on the East Coast, and he had escaped to California to get away from it. He had told me about OxyContin, and he said, "You need to check this out. They've literally made M&Ms filled with China white heroin that you can lick off in seconds." And I had asked him to show me, and I'd come into San Francisco because I was doing residency at UCSF in Sutter in Santa Rosa. And I came in, and he took me to meet some different dealers and brokers and people that were shipping OxyContin around the United States. It was like 3 or 4 people, I think. And I asked them, well, how easy is it to get this substance out? And they proceeded to race, put it in their mouth, lick it off, and then dry it in their t-shirts, and then lay it on the table and crush it up. And they had all done it in less than 10 seconds. And they looked at this white powder, this fine white powder, and they said, "This is China white heroin." And that's when I knew we had a very major problem on our hands.
Okay. All right, so just I'll see Dave with 2 people.
Right and wrong is not shaped by truth, but by the perspective of the individual, and that to say someone else is wrong is to actually acknowledge that you can't see what they see. And this has really helped to anchor our practice in this collaborative approach, working closely with people to arrive at conclusions rather than dictate or think that we know. When I opened a clinic, everyone once again wondered what I was doing with my life, because no one was opening clinics, and everyone assumed it was going to fail, especially when the economy dropped out from under us and the banking crisis. But I was fortunate to catch the social media tidal wave, and we grew exponentially almost overnight. If I'm really honest in the algorithms of things that I've seen throughout my career, the thing that I've seen is when they get so sick and tired of dealing with doctors and the medical system that they get pissed off and they get angry enough to do something with intention, running away from medicine. That is the most consistent place where people, I would say, the largest percentage get better. People that are diving into medicine and trying to find their answers in pills and doctors. We can be of help, we can be advocates, we can help guide you, but we don't have the answers. And we've created a lot of these problems. Anytime you have a problem this big and affecting this many people, you're unlikely to find the answer or the solution, even though everyone will claim to have one. Instead, you likely have a problem with perspective, or how you're looking at the problem itself. And that's where we're headed at Care Practice, to work on altering and helping to educate people's perspective.